Hello, everyone, and welcome to another vocabulary lesson here at Study English with Frank. Today, we're going to talk about our human body parts. Let's go. How's everybody doing? Want to give a special welcome to all of our new students that are joining us, signing up, subscribing from all over the world. Welcome. Well, let's not waste any time today and get right into our lesson. Head. Head. She has a good head on her shoulders. Hair. Hair. She decided to cut off her beautiful hair. Forehead. Forehead. When you get a migraine, it hurts in your forehead. Face. Face. When she gets embarrassed, her face turns all red. Eyebrow. Eyebrow. Some women like to paint on their eyebrows. Eye. Eye. We see with our eyes. Eyelashes. Eyelashes. Our eyelashes keep dust from entering into our eyes. Nose. Nose. She has a beautiful nose. Mouth. Mouth. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Tongue. Tongue. We taste our food with our tongues. Teeth. Teeth. We use our teeth to chew our food. Lips. Lips. Some women like to put lipstick on their lips. Upper lip. Upper lip. Lower lip. Lower lip. Chin. Chin. Our chin is at the bottom of our face. Cheek. Cheek. Children sometimes like to poof out their cheeks. Ear. Ear. We hear with our ears. Neck. Neck. Our head is connected to our bodies through our neck. Shoulder. Shoulder. If you go to the beach, you should put sunblock on your shoulders. Armpit. Armpit. We put deodorant on our armpit. armpit, back, back. This couple has turned their back to the photographer. Back. Hand, hand. We use our hand to pick up things. Hand. Arm, arm. We use our arm to reach for things. Arm. Wrist, wrist. Most people put their watches right on their wrist. Elbow, elbow. If you hit your elbow on the table the wrong way, it can really hurt. In English, we call this not only an elbow, but that part that tingles when you hit it wrong on the table. We call that the funny bone. The funny bone. But it's not that funny when you do hit your elbow in the wrong way. It can really hurt, right? Funny bone. That's a bonus one. Funny bone. Finger, finger. She uses her fingers to make a snapping sound. Can you make a snapping sound? I used to be able to do it much better, but I don't know. I guess my hands are too moist or something. Finger, thumb, thumb. So these are fingers. This is our thumb. Thumb. And people these days like to give a thumb up if they really like the YouTube video. But if they really don't like the YouTube video, they click on the thumbs down. Hopefully for this video, you'll give it a thumbs up. Index finger. Index finger. We use our index finger to point at things. Index finger. Middle finger. Middle finger. When we look at our hand, there's one finger that sticks out a little more than the others, right? That's our middle finger. And if you count your thumb as being part of the 5, it would be right in the middle, right? The middle finger. Ring finger. Ring finger. And in many countries, many cultures, the ring finger is on the left hand, and it's the second one in from the left, the ring finger. Pinky finger. Pinky finger. That's the smallest finger in our hand, right? The pinky. Some people call this also the little finger. Little finger. Nail. Nail. Many women like to have their nails painted. Nails painted. We also in English refer to this as our finger nails. Finger nails. Because on our feet we have the same type of nails to protect the ends of our toes as well. We would call those toe nails. These our fingernails. But it's okay just to shorten it and say, I want to paint my nails today. And everybody knows that you want to go down to the shop and get your nails, your fingernails painted. Palm. Palm. Some people like to go to the fortune teller and have their palms read so that they can know the future. Palms. Chest. Chest. Just below our neck is an area, let's say, that we call our chest area. Our chest is where our lungs are, right? Our chest. Tummy. Tummy, or belly. Belly. Just below our chest area, next part down, we call our belly. Our belly, or a tummy. Tummy. Breast. Breast. Breastfeeding is very healthy for the baby. Belly button. Belly button. Everybody has a belly button. Belly button. Hip. Hip. She often puts her hands on her hips. Hips. Butt. Butt. Bum. Bum. Behind. Behind. That's the part of the body that is sticking out on this baby. And in English, there are many other names that we could provide as well. But if you know these three, you'll do fine. Butt, bum, and bottom. Oh, that's a new one. Bum, butt, behind, and bottom is another one. Thigh. Thigh. When he ran the marathon, he got a pain in his thigh. Thigh. Knee. Knee. She fell off her bike and scraped her knee. Knee. Leg. Leg. We use our legs to walk. Legs. Shin. Shin. If you get hit in the shins, it really hurts. That's that area of the lower part of our leg where the bone is really close to the skin. And especially in Canada, some of the sports that we play, like hockey, if you get hit in the shins with a hockey stick and you don't have shin pads on your legs, it can really hurt. Shin. Foot. Foot. We walk by putting one foot after the other. Foot. Toe. Toe. And, of course, many of these parts, if you're talking about more than one, you should add an S to them, right? Like we have more than one toe here in this photograph, and so we would say toes. And when we talk about an arm, we want to talk about arms. And eye, well, we have eyes to see. So remember that if there's two of them and you're talking about them, you'll often want to add the S. Legs, for example, knees, thighs, hips. So a lot of these have an S at the end. The foot is a little different. We don't say I have 2 foots. We change it a little bit to feet. We have 2 feet. And so for some reason, the foot is an exception. We don't say foots. We say feet. Big toe. Big toe. If you are not careful and watching, you might stub your big toe. Big toe. Heel. Heel. The heel is at the back of our foot. Heel. Ankle. Ankle. The ankle is what connects our leg to our feet. Ankle. And if you're not careful when you're doing sports, you can twist your ankle or sprain your ankle, and it can be very painful. Sole. Sole. And that's the very bottom part of our feet. Sole. Bone. Bone. And this image that we chose here is maybe not the best one because it's showing muscle and other things as well. But you do see parts of the ribs there. Bone. Muscle. People who lift weights really build up their muscle. Muscle. Spine. Spine. That is that column of bones that goes right up our back. Spine. Rib. Rib. That's the bony part of our whole front area. It's these ribs that protect our organs. When we're hit in the chest, these ribs protect our vital organs from being damaged. Ribs. Skin. Skin. The skin is the largest organ in the body. Did you know that? The skin that we have covers our whole body. And so the doctors tell us that it is the largest organ that we have. The skin. The brain. Brain. We are able to think because of our brains. Brains. Throat. Throat. The throat is that area between our mouth and our stomach where the food passes through, and also the air as we breathe passes through our throat. Our throat has vocal cords that allow us to talk and sing as well. So it's a very important part of our body, our throat. The heart. Heart. The heart is what pumps the blood through our body. Heart. Lung. Lung. And because we have two of them, remember to add the S, lungs. Lungs. We use our lungs to breathe. Lung. Liver. Liver. The liver acts as a filter to take out the poisons in our body. Liver. Stomach. Stomach. When we eat our food, it goes down into our stomach for digestion. Stomach. Kidney. Kidney. Our kidneys are located right about here, are inside, and they help filter the fluids that are going through our body to take out the toxins. Kidneys. Bladder. The bladder is what stores our urine before we go to the bathroom. Bladder. Gallbladder. Gallbladder. The gallbladder helps us digest our foods by helping to break down fats. Gallbladder. Gallbladder. Pancreas. Pancreas. The pancreas helps produce enzymes that also help to digest our food. Pancreas. Small intestine. Small intestine. The small intestine helps extract more nutrients from our food after it has left the stomach. Small intestine. Colon. Colon. And another name for this is large intestine. Large intestine. So after the body has absorbed almost as much as it can from the food, it then goes into the large intestine and continues its journey through our body. And the large intestine actually does extract just a few more vitamins from the food before it becomes the waste that we get rid of when we go to the bathroom. Large intestine or colon. Appendix. Appendix. The appendix has been thought as an organ that is not really doing anything. The scientists, the doctors had a hard time knowing for many years if it did anything at all. And so if it got inflamed and it was causing people pain, doctors would be very quick to go in and just take it out, they'd snip it off because it didn't seem to do anything. And people seem to live just fine without it. But lately, doctors have come to realize that it might actually have a function, that it might be a place where good bacteria lives and just waits to be called on by the stomach to help have a balanced bacterial environment for the food to be digested. And so things change. Doctors learn new things, and today they're thinking that this actually has a function. The appendix. Blood. Blood. The blood is that life force that goes through our whole body that helps to bring oxygen to the cells of our body. blood. Skeleton, skeleton. And here we finally have a much better photo of bones. Our skeleton are made up of all of our bones. Earlier when we were talking about bones, the photograph also was showing skin and muscle and tissues and other things and just a little bit of bone. Well, if you had any question at all about what part of our body is the bones, well, now you can see. It is that very hard material that our whole body is built on. Head, head. Hair, hair. Forehead, forehead. Face, face. Eyebrow, eyebrow. Eye, eye. Eyelashes, eyelashes. Nose, nose. Mouth, mouth. Tongue, tongue. Teeth, teeth. Lips, lips. Upper lip, upper lip. Lower lip, lower lip. Chin, chin. Cheek, cheek. Ear, ear. Neck, neck. Shoulder, shoulder. Armpit, armpit. Back, back. Hand, hand. Arm, arm. Wrist, wrist. Elbow, elbow. Finger, finger. Thumb, thumb. Index finger, index finger. Middle finger, middle finger. Ring finger, ring finger. Pinky finger, pinky finger. The little finger, little finger. Nail, nail. Palm, palm. Chest, chest. Tummy, tummy. Or belly, belly. Breast, breast. Belly button, belly button. Hip, hip, butt, butt, bum, bum, behind, behind, thigh, thigh, knee, knee, leg, leg, shin, shin, foot, foot, toe, toe, big toe, big toe, heel, heel, the ankle, ankle, sole, sole, bone, bone, muscle, muscle, spine, spine, rib, rib, skin, skin, the brain, brain, throat, throat, the heart, heart, lung, lung, liver, liver, stomach, stomach, kidney, kidney, bladder, bladder, gallbladder, gallbladder, pancreas, pancreas, small intestine, small intestine, colon, colon, and appendix, appendix, blood, blood, skeleton, skeleton. Well, that's our vocabulary lesson on human body parts. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned a lot. And if you're not quite getting it, go ahead, listen to the lesson again. And we'll see you next time here at Study English with Frank. So long for now.